go. Welcome in. It is Data Day.
Data.
No, call him Data.
Stephen Che's bold NFL predictions are about to start. Brandon Walker not coming in.
Nah.
He's goofing it up with the fellas out in the hallway.
Big announcement. Frank is actually respecting his suspension.
Yeah, we just have to start Mike Gesicki over Mark Andrews in our fantasy league, and then he'll comply.
I fully expected him to try to walk in.
So how'd it go yesterday? You just give it to him
I saw Frank, and I said, Frank, I love you, but you are suspended again. And he got very upset. Well, not upset. He was just more like, this is bullshit.
What was it like akin to? The Mets giving up a double, or like what was?
No,
this?
he didn't do any biting of his shirt or
So he
anything
wasn't
like
upset
that.
at all?
No, he wasn't upset at all. He basically was just like, this is bullshit. I want to appeal my suspension. I said, as soon as the Dolphins win, then he started to bite his shirt because he's like, the Dolphins have to play the Patriots and they have to play the Bucks and they have to play the 85 Bears. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I don't think that's actually their schedule, Frank. But we will hear his suspension, his trial, after the Dolphins win their first football game of the 2021 season.
And they could win this week.
Yeah.
Yeah?
They could beat the Patriots.
But then it still goes to trial.
Yeah,
That's
right. The trial doesn't say that he's automatically reinstated. No. You'll hear character witnesses and everything.
Yeah, it'll be beautiful.
Now, Ron had a great question yesterday. Will this be like a courtroom trial or more like a Congress trial?
It's like a grand juror.
It's a grand juror.
A grand juror. Okay. That's not a trial at all then.
I actually think we should just divide the room pro and anti-Frank and then have Owen be the judge. And he can decide.
Sounds good.
But that's doesn't really matter today because today is Data Day.
It is.
And I'm so excited. It is our yearly show of Stephen Che's bold predictions. Stephen, did you tweet out any of your bold predictions?
I just tweeted the graphic out, and the blog is up.
Your draft grades were bold.
Bold draft grades.
Yeah,
bold.
were they?
Seriously, yeah.
I mean, we got an
Frank
A.
S.
We got an A in the system.
The algorithm gave us an A.
But Stephen Che gave us a C minus.
Wow.
Well, that's good thing that you brought that up because Stephen Che's mind is stronger than a computer.
It is.
So
Facts.
I trust him over some fucking robot.
How did we get a worse grade than Chicago, Steven? Everyone's asking.
Chicago's team was awful, but they have two rock-solid quarterbacks.
How rock solid?
Matthew Stafford, Russell Wilson, they got Justin Fields.
So
It's a
rock
two-quarterback
solid that you're taking Roman. You can get a free online evaluation and ongoing care for erectile dysfunction, all from the comfort and privacy of your home.
He's got it.
And whether you've been in a relationship for
A
years,
segue like that made my dick hard.
are you just getting started, or you're excited to get back out there and meet new people when the moment comes? You want to be ready, Kyle. A U.S. licensed healthcare professional will work with you to find the best treatment plan. If medication is appropriate, it ships to you for free with 2-day shipping. So get Roman ready and go to roman.com/barstool today. And if you're prescribed, get 50% off your first month of ED treatment. Make sure you're ready to have confidence and control this summer. Roman ready. Sass, what is the most embarrassing moment you've had not being able to get hard?
I don't know. I've never had that problem.
Oh, okay.
before.
So great.
You've never not had the
So
problem.
you're more of a Roman swipes guy because you jizz too fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, all right, good. Show of hands, who is ED and who is swipes?
I've done both. I've came soft
ED.
before.
ED?
Big time.
I'm a swipe. I'm a swipe.
swiper guy.
Yeah, swipe. Sorry, I just
I'm too
love
hard.
too much.
I
Yeah.
get too hard.
Yeah, you're just too hot.
I can't put the toothpaste back in the tube once I start getting hard.
Steven,
Bitch, you the robot.
Yes.
swipes or ED?
Swipes.
Okay, nice.
Big
man
You're
moves.
lying.
Big man moves.
All of you guys are lying.
what?
I
You're
know
lying.
No. You guys are like my softest group of friends. Penis-wise.
Are you saying I have a dysfunction?
I've never seen you hard.
So how do you get prescribed Roman? Is it like hair loss medication? You have to send a picture of
your flaccid
crown,
penis.
the crown of your
Yep,
penis.
that's exactly right. That's exactly right.
That's where I worked before this.
He's got male
what
pattern
is it?
flaccidity.
I'm a 4 on the hardwood scale. Is that a Norwoods?
It's a
We got
Norwood is hair. Yeah.
yeah.
Hardness is Moe's.
All right, so
More
Steven,
wood scale.
start us off. Explain to us how you got to
Yeah,
these
yeah.
predictions.
So very simple. I laid out the entire NFL schedule game by game, every single game, every single date, every single time that the game is airing, every single network I believe I even have in there. And
You believe or you're sure of that?
Do some teams perform better on Fox?
I mean, the NFC is typically on Fox. I believe that's going to be changing soon, which will be interesting. But anyway, I laid it all out, added units, so something that'll calculate onto the sheet off of the data, entered in who I thought was going to win, and then it auto-populated in another sheet, which I sent screenshots to you guys of what it looks like with predicted standings.
What do you mean units? What did you mean? What did you mean when you said that?
It's like a term for an Excel number that.
So when a team wins, you put one in the
That's a
win
unit.
column.
That's a
I
unit.
understand,
So a
I
unit's a
understand.
win.
I understand.
And then, so it's basically the matrix. You just have the matrix in your computer.
It's basically illuminated binary code, yes.
Okay, wow.
So by
the Bills-
binary, you mean you say win or loss?
Yes.
Explain it to us
Well, there
like we
is, yeah.
went to one semester of college.
And I don't like sports.
I do the schedule, and then I pick the winners of the teams, and then it auto-populates into another sheet that spits out the record.
I'd like to point out once again, you have not included ties.
Yes. So what? So
I didn't
is
include a
it?
tie. I don't think there's going
is-
to be a tie this year.
You don't think there's going to be a tie?
I don't.
There's a tie every year.
Now is that?
That's not true.
I
is
think that is.
No, I don't
Been
think
like
that
5
is true.
ties in the last 20 years.
Wow. Is that? Well, there was one last year.
Two last year.
Two last year.
Yep.
So your data was thrown out from that.
Technically, you're correct.
Already, I could tell this is wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
I can tell that this
all
is
right,
not
so,
going to be correct.
So, Steven, then now tell us the algorithm you use to decide who wins and loses games.
I pick with my brain.
Got it.
So, okay. Oh, okay.
Got it. So no power ratings or anything?
No, I mean, I do a lot of research. I read Warren Sharp's whole book.
Yep. Okay, cover to cover?
Yep.
Wow.
How long ago did you read it?
I mean, it's been a process, but I started in late last week of July.
Okay.
Now, do you have last year's records? Do we know what you screwed up?
I had the Ravens over the Cowboys in the Super Bowl.
Oh,
Injuries.
Wait. Did the Cowboys got close though? They made the playoffs.
Yeah,
right?
no, they got close.
Their quarterback got injured.
And the
Well,
Ravens
got injuries. Yeah, the Ravens had, their quarterback
Ravens are
got
close.
injured too, right?
The Ravens got really close, right?
The Ravens they won a playoff game,
But so they were what? They were in the AFC Championship game?
divisional round.
Oh. So not even close. Not even on the doorstep.
I mean, I'm not one to blame injuries.
Who did
You just did.
The data should account for that.
Yes,
It's
that's
hard.
true.
It's hard to predict injuries.
So do you have any algorithm that predicts injuries?
Algorithm officially no.
Well, injuries will happen this year. They're already
It's
happening.
inevitable.
Right.
So you just went if this is a world with no injuries.
You turned injuries
most
off on your simulation.
I used to do that sometimes.
I did. Did you
I
turn
always
fatigue
did,
off as well?
dude. I always
not
did.
fatigue.
Was COVID
Not
in
bitch.
the?
Oh, good question, Sass. Here
Yes,
we go.
yes, let's go.
I was worried about Sass.
Viva, viva, viva.
Sass,
It's funny you mentioned that.
Yeah.
So I started the blog and I go AFC top to bottom, and the AFC East is the first team that'll go through. And I put in a sentence, but I took it out because I didn't want to make it any type of issue like that. But the Buffalo Bills I have going 15-2. They are, I believe, the most or second low or the lowest or the second lowest vaccinated team, and they have obviously a few guys that have spoken out about that. That could be an issue that could throw these predictions off.
So you didn't. You just bypassed.
You
that
just
issue.
ignored that.
Right.
It's very difficult to look at on a game-by-game basis in predicting if and when a team will get COVID.
Okay.
So we haven't accounted for COVID or injuries. Yes?
I mean, I counted for like Jimmy G getting.
What
hurt a
about
few years
weather?
ago.
Have you accounted for weather?
Well,
Yes.
Good question. You did.
Yes.
Okay. And now the numbers that we have here in front of us, the records, which we will go through in a second.
And it's up on the Barstool Sports blog and my
up,
Twitter.
Up on the Barstool Sports blog and on Twitter. Now, this is the final data.
Correct.
So
That's what's
congratulations to
The
the
Buccaneers.
Buccaneers,
again.
back-to-back champions.
I
Right.
don't.
Tip of the cap to the Buccaneers.
And again, just remind me, what's the data in this? It's just the games are being played.
I'm picking the winners of the games that are played.
And there's
That's you picking the winners, not actual data.
No. If you can see towards the bottom of your sheet, I
Right
put
back.
three for
This is
three.
great. This is where I wanted to be. This is where I want to be.
What about the
This
people
is the
that-
moment I look forward to every year. This exact moment,
I knew this question was coming.
and you still didn't change anything.
I didn't.
Right.
So
There is
don't
no.
lie.
So
there
what is the
no
data?
It's your
Your
Dan.
decision.
subjectivity.
please read the 2 sentences under the
Okay.
predictions for everyone.
Spreadsheet data is information that is stored in any spreadsheet program such as Excel or Google Sheets. Data stored in cells in a worksheet can be used in calculations, displayed in graphs, or sorted and filtered to find specific
Is that
information.
plagiarized?
It's screenshotted, so
But saying the games are going to happen isn't data.
But anything that's data is a statistic, correct?
correct.
So,
So-
everything
so-
is data and nothing is not data.
If you're using it in a spreadsheet, correct.
So if I in
minute,
one of these spreadsheet cells put that I had
A 7-inch dick.
it would be statistically true.
That's data.
I mean,
Correct.
you need to formulate something
Statistically.
off of that.
If
It
I
needs-
said the Philadelphia
Not
and
really.
Atlanta game this week, a bomb went off, not saying that, but what if it did in my data and then both teams just didn't finish the season? Would that be data?
But you have to understand, you have to be putting it towards a calculation for something.
Right.
You can't just
the
write a
calculation
Stick
is
size.
you have 2 less teams in the entire NFL.
How would a
So
bomb
for-
affect
for-
the league?
Yeah.
For example, if you made a sheet that said a tab in an Excel doc, and one of the categories was will a bomb go off during this
Right,
game,
right.
and all of them were no or 0, but then you had one that was yes, then yes, that would be data.
That would be
But it would
data.
not be a sentence. A sentence is not data.
Okay. But the data is completely made up.
I feel like a sentence can be data.
How are you
be a data?
calculating a
Okay.
sentence?
Well, like a squared plus b squared equals c squared is a sentence.
That's true.
Yeah, it's prose.
It's Faulkner.
So where are we now?
I think that is it.
He's overrated as a prose guy.
That's not anything that can be tabulated and added in an Excel sheet.
But the data, the actual data is your brain deciding who wins and loses. It's completely subjective.
The data is actually the units, and I am making a choice,
Right. You're
which
the
is then
you're playing
which is
God.
then calling
You're
on the
playing
units.
God.
He's
in the wo- you're playing
cosplaying
God.
as God
In
or a
this
computer.
spreadsheet,
You
yes,
decide.
I am.
Yeah.
In this spreadsheet, yes, I am.
So the data could be Roan has a 9-inch penis, and there's a column for yes and a column for no. It's yes, then it's statistically true, accurate.
It would have to be part of a large calculation, but yes.
Excellent. Say less.
Okay. So what if we did a spreadsheet, a cell that says "Son of a Boy Dad, #1 podcast, just beat Full Send podcast"? Yes.
Come on, bro. Don't tease
the
us.
data would be the yes, the one.
What?
But that's true now.
Why is Roan getting so many great hypotheticals
This is
here?
awesome.
This is true. Now it's true because it's the data.
If the data said that Brandon's Sling Show was going to be an abject failure, like we're all hoping.
Yep, and they should have done lowering the bar instead of Brandon's show.
That's what we're all truly hoping.
Yeah.
If the data said Brandon Walker's always getting his dick sucked by programming.
Yeah.
Is Brandon Walker ripping off Paul Feinbaum? Yes.
Yeah.
1 is yes.
The
0
data,
is
the
no.
data would be yes, the number.
So then that
Oh,
becomes
no.
fact.
If you put in a larger calculation, then yes.
And how was your what type of calculation was it? It was just adding up all the cells.
I mean, it's a sum ifs formula.
Okay, so it's not like
a
some
function.
crazy calculation here. It's just
You type in if they win,
and then it becomes fact. And then it becomes data.
it becomes data, and data is fact.
Wait,
data
can
is
I-
fact.
It's a large table of data that I'm analyzing.
But okay, so
Wait,
the
but
data.
no, it's not a large
Yes, it
table.
is.
It's your brain.
How large is the table?
You're deciding it.
the data says the Bills are 15-2, but your brain said the Bucks are going to win the Super Bowl. Did the data tell you the Bucks are going to win the Super Bowl?
Yeah, wouldn't the data say that
The data would
Bills,
say the
best
Bills would win.
team would win the Super
Right.
Bowl?
the play
Did the
out.
formula get broken between the regular season and the Super Bowl?
What do you? No, you don't just go off. It's not just the playoffs. It can account for other things. Some teams are better on the road. Some teams don't necessarily win the playoffs.
But the
so
formula is unbiased, always.
the formula is always unbiased. Yes.
But the Bucks
But the
won
Bucks
the
win the Super Bowl again.
I mean, they're the best team in the league.
Unbiased.
But you have the
Unbiased.
Bills at 15-2.
They haven't played a game.
Yeah,
yet.
you have the Bills as the best team in
They
the
have a
league.
better schedule.
Better schedule.
A worse,
Got it.
easier.
Who got DeAndre Swift last night?
$1.
Uh-oh.
I believe he's being charged with murder.
Oh.
Is he really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
The former Georgia running back?
The guy who went to St. Joe's Prep, too.
Who'd he kill?
Not sure.
I'd like to see this.
All right. So, man, did you account for that in your data?
That would be a new development.
Is that so? It is on. Is that
You have
public
to
now,
account
Owen?
for that.
Yeah.
It's on Twitter now.
I'm not sure. Somebody just sent it to me.
Oh, that's
Oh,
not
it's just
true,
one, it's
Zed.
one tweet.
I've
Wait,
seen,
it's a.
I heard word of this earlier today.
Did you?
Yes.
The first tweet's always the most accurate one.
It's data.
Yeah.
It's not being added into anything, so it's not data.
Let's all
I don't know
retweet
if
the
that's
tweet.
necessary for data.
But
Also, I
again,
feel
the
like
data
everyone
is.
used to say data, and now everyone's saying data.
Well, I mean, do you have
data.
a cell that says what's?
It sounds like you're saying day to day if you say day to day.
Yeah,
So it's
That's
data
fair.
day.
but what's the actual pronunciation? Do you have data to back that up?
it doesn't do words. It's numbers. It's a
No
calculation.
words.
It's again. It's a binary thing. It's yes or no. So then the
And
number,
you
the
decide.
number is the data.
Oh wait, this
Correct.
isn't murder. Someone tried to rob him,
Oh,
Oh.
and he shot the guy.
oh.
We shot the guy first, though, before
Kind
the
of the
robbery could happen.
kind of the coolest thing that can happen. By the way.
Yeah.
Like, if
oh,
you
this sounded
actually
so
wanna break
bad.
it down-
Nobody fucking read this.
If you
I
could
didn't read it.
like murdering someone but having it be completely justified is the coolest outcome that you could have, because then you are like, hey, have you killed a man? Yes.
yes.
Did you go to jail? No.
And that's why George Zimmerman is the man.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Fuck.
No, this is way better than the other scenario. I mean, it sucks that somebody died, but the fact that he's somewhat justified. Someone was trying to rob him of $15,000.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't that happen to Louisiana LSU players last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were like 3 of them, right?
And
Yeah.
somebody else said on the Chiefs didn't, or like Chris Jones, didn't he say he like kept the gun for the same reason or something? People are trying to rob.
That's just every day in Brazil.
Facts,
That's
bro.
true. That
That's
is true.
just
Everyone
fucking-
just
That's
has
perspective,
a gun.
man.
You walk in, you just shoot each other.
or machetes.
Shoot or be shot. That's how you say hello.
That's just how it is.
All right, so back to the data.
Thank God, bro. So he's not gonna be. You don't have to drop him from your fantasy team.
No.
Come on. It'd be unjust. let's let the justice system take place before we start dropping guys from our fantasy team. All right, so Steven, do you want to go through division by division here?
Sure.
All right.
Let's start AFC East, as typically one are subject to do.
Yep.
Buffalo Bills 15-2. I mean,
Wow.
I think they're
It's a hell of a year.
one of the,
Who
one
were
of
their
the
two
best teams.
losses?
Check the
That's a
data.
good question.
Can we get that
To
real
the
quick?
data. Scrolling
take
through.
Seems like the data should be easier to access.
That's
Yeah, I
too
know, it
many
should be
wins
like
for
a
them. I'll just say it
control.
right now. That's too many wins.
Well,
a lot
you
of
don't get to
wins.
decide.
Fuck.
That's Stephen Shea's
You
decision.
big dick bastard.
He has.
What if he pulled out a
Algorithm.
spreadsheet?
October
true.
10th, losing in Kansas City.
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay.
Makes sense.
And
That was again just your decision.
losing at home to Indianapolis on November 21st.
At
Oh,
home
what
to
happened there?
Indianapolis.
What happened there? Yeah.
There's-
Game
Rest
on
day?
CBS.
Game was on CBS. Is that did that have anything to do with the?
Nope, it's 2 AFC teams, so that will be on CBS.
But I'm saying,
then
did that
why did
have?
you-
Yeah. Go ahead, Nick.
Why'd you say that?
Just flexing that I do have the networks.
Oh, okay.
But and then that's in this sheet,
It's in the sheet.
but it
Yeah.
doesn't do anything.
No.
You have,
Are you-
you have the 9-0 Colts beating the 15-2 Bills in Buffalo.
The what?
9 and 8.
9 and 8.
I'm sorry, the 9-8 Colts beating the 15-2 Bills in Buffalo.
Yeah, any given Sunday, buddy.
How good? Ooh, wow.
You can't just say that.
What was
He makes a good
Dropping, give me
point.
20.
Wait,
Dropping, give me
what?
20.
Drop him 20.
Drop him,
No,
give him 20.
I can't.
Yes,
I
you
tore,
can.
I tore my ACL.
No, you didn't. Come on.
ACL.
Once
knee.
you point at your stomach
You
and
point
say
at your
ACL.
stomach.
Steven, what was the Colts record when they beat the Bills in Buffalo?
It's not tabulated to do that. I'll have to do quick math, which is annoying.
I mean, this is
So what do you enter? Do you enter a final score?
no, just
I
a
don't
1
have
or
to-
a 0.
You just enter a 1 or a 0.
No, I actually just type in the name of the team, and the
Wait, you
ones
said
are
words?
formulated.
I feel like we
You
asked for
said
final
wo-
scores this year.
Wait, but you said words aren't.
Correct. So my brain is just triggering a formula that has the quantity.
my god!
This is like how Thanksgiving was
stuff.
created.
This is what we wait for all year.
It's my favorite day of the year.
His
Wild
brain
tradition.
triggers a formula, what we would call a thought or a decision, being yes or no.
Do you ever think you'll get to a
Yeah.
point where you don't even have to type? You just have the thought and it becomes data?
Singularity, yeah.
Probably. I mean,
Jeez.
how far away can we be? 15 years, maybe?
Maybe so.
Because we have talk to type right now. You can kind of just
Yeah,
think
exactly.
to type.
I wonder what the new listeners like who have jumped on in the last year since last data day are thinking right now. Are they like, what is going on? Because there's definitely some people who are like, this rules, because it is once a year.
Yeah.
Once a year we have this exact discussion about the fact that Stephen Che thinks his own
Yeah.
thoughts are data because he put them in a spreadsheet that's completely subjective.
Again,
and
based
it
on the
rules.
definition of data.
Yeah,
that is
yeah,
correct.
right.
Here
but-
he adds a new attribute that makes him more godlike. Now he's now his thoughts are formulas. Penny for your formulas.
Almost instantly.
Stephen.
As fast as the human
What are
brain
you
can think of the word
formulating?
yes or no. That's how fast he runs the formula.
So if you actually look on your prep sheet, I included a screenshot of what my raw data looks like.
Yeah, it's just literally the schedule
Right.
and then a 1.
Correct. So the predicted winners.
That's not really. There's no real like you just took the schedule.
The ones. the
that
quantity.
says raw data
A tab that he named.
because it hasn't been crunched yet.
You haven't
Correct.
put it. This is how the sausage gets made.
That is exactly how the sausage
Wow.
gets made. So I fill in the predicted winner, and then the quantity is the data.
Just uncrunched data.
And the layperson just can't understand this, so this needs to be run through the algorithm, right?
Well, it's a lot of games to add up, so yes.
Sure.
Let's try the AFC East again.
Okay.
The Bills aren't winning 15 games.
You don't.
Well,
says different.
Tyrone,
You don't. You don't like
you're
the
wrong.
Dolphins.
I'm just anti-science.
Yeah, what happened to the Dolphins
Yeah.
and the Jets this year?
Dolphins 7-10.
Dolphins 7-10. Tua is really tough to predict. I mean, their owner's trying to go in with Deshaun Watson.
Predict.
Wait, so how
Or-
did you do it then?
Yeah,
I mean,
predict.
Yeah, predict.
I
That was a
managed.
weird word to use.
I managed. But yeah, it's tough to
Yeah,
get
no, go
behind.
back to what KB just said. Predict. That's not.
You mean solve?
Yeah. Are you predicting these records?
I think he's predicting these.
The name of the blog is My Predictions. Yes, my bold predictions.
That doesn't seem like data.
But they're not bold if they're scientifically backed.
I mean, I have 5 new playoff teams in there. I think that's bold.
This is one of those moments, like, I don't think people realize I could literally do this for the rest of my life. Just have this discussion with Stephen
one every
Che
year,
about the definition of data and how him just randomly deciding what team wins and loses is not actual
Is it ever
science.
accurate?
No, never.
Is
He
it
had
ever-
the Cowboys and the Ravens in the Super
I
Bowl
think I
last
hit
year.
6 division winners last year. Pretty good.
Let's do a bet. If one single team's record ends up being correct,
No,
I'll
no,
100%
will
take that
happen.
bet.
No, no, no,
No,
no,
not
no, 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 no.
I'm betting personally that
Personal bet.
that
We should-
none of them
No.
will.
You have to
don't
wear
do it.
pants for a week.
Don't do it, Katie.
Oh,
Katie,
fuck.
there will be a
Stephen
time.
January.
Twisted motherfucker.
The-
Pants in winter.
I'm gonna have to wear pants in February. Fuck.
KB, no, don't do it because some of these will be right.
I
because
don't-
It's just
Your
blind
legs are
luck.
too nice.
We should boost the shit out of like a Bucks-Browns Super Bowl matchup.
Yeah. Have you made any personal decisions over this data? Like, did you book a hotel in LA in February?
You probably should.
Not officially. I'm hoping that
But the
things,
company
work out-
pays for
things,
it?
things work out here. Well, I will be there because my team will be there.
Do you think that if you booked a hotel and a flight to LA, and then showed them this spreadsheet, and then the Bucks somehow didn't make it to the Super Bowl, they would refund it, being like, "Well, it's not your fault. The data lied to you." Even though the data is just your brain.
It'd be a tough situation.
Yeah, but I think it might work. If you're like, look, see this?
It's worth a shot.
It's a computer told me the Bucks were going to be in the Super Bowl. This is unfair.
The one thing I believe is that the Colts are going to wind up beating the Bills. I'd like
Yeah.
to put a futures on that one just today. I would just like to.
You can do that. The
Bet that
Barstool
today.
Sportsbook.
Can you just run down real quick week 1? The winners and losers?
Oh yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the opposites for every single.
Well,
pick.
I just like
You'll
it
be
because
rich.
his data just blows up right away. Last year we had a tie, in like week 3?
Pretty early.
Yeah, and it was just the whole spreadsheet was gone.
Yep.
he didn't even show us game by game. Like, if he shows us game by game this year,
He's fucked.
then we'll know exactly what's incorrect about the data right away.
This is a broken computer.
All right, so Bucks, Cowboys.
We should take Steven's brain to Geek Squad.
Yeah.
Be like, can you guys take a look at this?
Or like Mythbusters.
The most complex computer I've ever seen.
This computer, the data in this computer seems to be malfunctioning.
This
Please
computer
take a
looks
look.
just like a man. That's what you think.
All right, go ahead.
All right, Dallas at Tampa Bay. Got the Bucks.
I really hope Cowboys win again tonight. Then
Oh God.
this is game one.
Philadelphia at Atlanta. We got the Falcons.
Okay.
Pittsburgh at Buffalo. We got the Bills. Minnesota at Cincy. We got the Vikings.
Okay.
San Francisco at Detroit. We got the Niners.
You've only done favorites.
There's no spreads in this. This is
Yeah,
just-
no, but I know the spreads, and you've only picked favorites.
Okay.
Upsets
let's,
happen.
Let's keep going. Arizona at Tennessee. I got the Cardinals.
Oh, there we go. That's
Okay.
the first upset.
Seattle at Indy. I got the Seahawks.
That's not an upset.
Chargers at Washington. I got the football team.
Okay.
Jets at Carolina. I got the Panthers.
Oh, yeah.
Jacksonville at Houston. I got the Texans.
Ooh.
Cleveland at Kansas City. I got the Chiefs. Miami at New England. I got the Finns. Broncos at Giants. I got the Broncos.
So you have the Finns, and they finish 7-10, and the Patriots go 10-7.
But you also have the Texans winning for week 1 and then only winning once for the rest of the year.
We saw that last year with Jacksonville.
Got it.
Chicago at the Green Bay at New Orleans. I got the Packers, or it's in Jacksonville. Chicago at the Rams. I got the Rams. Baltimore at Vegas. I got the Ravens.
Now, who's your most hated team in the NFL?
I Panthers maybe, but I picked them to go to the wild card.
I think the answer is the Saints, though.
You hate the Saints.
You just lied.
No, I
you
hate the Panthers a lot.
No, you hate the Saints.
Remember, what was your tweet last year that ended up being true?
Oh, that they I will remember this.
Yeah.
You did, and you did remember
I
it. That
did.
was true.
All right, so let's go to the AFC
You
North.
just proved that it was true by saying that.
Well,
There it is.
shit,
It's,
he's good.
13 favorites, 3 dogs, all less than 3-point dogs.
Yep.
13 favorites? Okay.
All right, so
So you're saying these results are likely, Owen?
Yes.
well, no,
So the bookmakers agree with me for the most part.
no, but that's not the line.
No, you're
isn't-
where the simple money is.
Yeah, the line isn't who's gonna win. It's who getting even money on both sides.
Okay.
All right. That was okay. We that was a Geek Squad moment. We had to walk him in and be like, say that sentence again. Okay. Now look what happened to his brain.
Yeah.
Can you fix that? Can you-
It's like a
Well,
glitch.
Can you fix that?
The money line is in favor of most of my picks.
Yes, that is a fact.
Yeah.
All right. AFC North, you're high on the Browns.
I am picking them to go to the Super Bowl.
By the way, we didn't even get to this. How did the computer deal with the fact that there's 17 games now in the regular
I
season?
had to update some formulas.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Wait. What
Or
formula? What formulas?
So the formulas spit out. It's a sum ifs formula for the wins column, and the losses column was previously 16 minus the win column.
Oh.
Now I have to change that to 17 for every
So one formula you had to switch.
for every team, so 32.
The term
Wait,
spit out
that's
is the
a-
one that gets me the
I
most
know.
mad.
Yeah, it's infuriating.
That's literally what it does.
Yes, but it's your thoughts.
It's not literally
It's
what
not
it does.
at all.
Do any of you guys even have Microsoft Excel?
I know that you don't
took an
know
Excel
This
how.
also
class.
isn't Microsoft Excel. This is Google Sheets.
Oh,
That's incorrect. It is
Oh.
Microsoft Excel.
Oh,
It's
well.
a screenshot. What you're seeing.
So wait, are you?
Don't come at me like that again.
I'm pretty sure
They
this
won't
is
forget that.
Yes.
But Sass took a class. Sass very
did.
recently took a class on Excel. Like I
did.
think that he'd be able to spit out.
And it was
as much
really
data.
easy, too.
There's no way that doing 16 minus the wins is the easiest way to do this. Like it should just tabulate on its own. I don't think you know how to use Microsoft Excel.
No, this is a foolproof version.
A foolproof version?
Correct.
You've never made a mistake.
Not when this is auto-populating. No.
Damn, that is good. All right.
That's good.
He is very good.
The AFC South, you have the Titans winning that division. You have the Texans. Have you put in anything about Deshaun Watson in your data
Deshaun Watson, I have not playing this year.
at all?
Not for the Texans, no.
Okay, so the data says no Deshaun Watson.
It's Tyrod Taylor's team. Yep.
And if he gets traded to the Dolphins, does that factor into your data?
That's why the Dolphins were tough to predict, but we kind of managed with going with Tua for the most part.
Wait, you predicted it or the data told you?
I am predicting the teams, and then the data spits it out.
Got it. Spits it out. Right. All right. AFC West, you're high on the Broncos.
There's a lot going on out
Yes.
there right now.
What's going on?
You got a Gilly Wallow goalie
Playing
challenge.
goalie.
Gilly just hurt
Gilly's
himself.
athletic,
Insane.
though. Gilly jumps around. He's always flying all over the place. Ebony is dressed like she's gonna rob and beat someone up.
I just
today.
got an alert. The ESPN data computer has the Browns in the Super Bowl too. Is there any chance there was plagiarism involved?
0.
One way or the other.
0. I don't even know.
Well,
who
you don't know that ESPN could have plagiarized you.
Yeah.
You don't
What
know.
if ESPN plagiarized you?
Is there a chance?
They could have. When did there?
I mean, how long has your blog been out?
It got published at 1, but it's been written for a few hours.
Interesting.
They could have been on the
We'll
back
have
end.
to dig into that. Do you
in the
think?
back end.
Are you worried that someone might steal your code?
Oh
mean,
wow,
it's a
like
pretty-
an IP type of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I mean the formula is pretty generic. I mean, if SAS thinks it's so easy, maybe he could do it.
Whoa.
Oh, why are you taking shots at me?
You said Excel was really easy.
You're sassy
is.
today.
Is there any proprietary information in your formula? Like,
There's
how
not
did you
proprietary
get?
information
How
in
did
the
you get
formula.
the? How did you get the whole schedule?
That was difficult. I had to get it from.
Wait, what? No. That's it. What?
Well, the easiest things you could do.
That is
Well,
literally the
no.
easiest part of this entire thing.
No,
actually,
I
no.
would
The
just-
easiest part is you just
Is using
deciding
Excel.
arbitrarily who wins and loses games.
No. So I mean, yeah, getting a schedule is pretty annoying because it doesn't really come in a downloadable format or like a CSV file. So I had to go in, paste it, and then do a lot of manual adjustments.
Oh wow.
What kind of like supercomputer do you have at home? And the keyboard just has the 1 and 0 warning on it.
I have a MacBook Pro, but it is producer edition with some extra.
Oh, wow,
extra
very
versions.
nice.
Oh,
That makes- you
that's
could see it.
where. Okay.
You could tell.
All right. So the Chiefs have 12-5. Not great. I mean, they're.
A pretty good record, but
I
A
think
bit of
they're-
a backslide,
Yeah, a little bit. Who do they lose to?
a little bit.
especially because they beat the Bills, who are the best team in the league.
Right.
We already
Correct.
have one win for them.
I'll go through that for you in a moment.
Yeah, just grab through a couple
Yeah,
of
just
losses.
double check that.
It's gotta be in a tough
that
division,
out.
though.
But the Broncos, I mean, are the Broncos might suck this year.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're going 11-6.
They're going 11 and
I
6.
have
They
the
won't
Chiefs losing
suck.
to the Chargers at home at Arrowhead.
So you
on
have Teddy
September
Bridgewater
26th.
winning one less game than Patrick Mahomes.
Correct.
Broncos defense.
Broncos defense.
Broncos
I have the
defense.
Eagles beating the Chiefs
Whoa!
on October 3rd.
And they win 4 games total, and one of them against the Chiefs.
We've seen crazier things.
Yep, that's true.
Any given Sunday.
What
Okay,
made you?
yeah,
No, walk me through that one.
Right.
Yeah, walk me through that decision.
Seems like a wild prediction.
You see Eagles Chiefs, and you're like, yeah, Eagles are going to win this game.
Why? Okay.
But you hate Jalen Hurts.
This is a very random
It's
loss for the
completely
Chiefs.
You think the Eagles will have the worst record in the NFC
Yeah.
and the second worst record or third worst record in the whole league?
And they beat the
That's-
Chiefs.
That's why they play the games.
Okay, but
No, but you can't just say that.
give us when does this game happen? When does the Chiefs Eagles game happen? Is it off of a Chiefs big win? Is it off of a Chiefs short week?
Now
What-
wait, this is cross conference. Is it CBS or is it Fox?
This is a CBS game.
It's a
Whoa.
CBS
Are you
game.
sure?
I'm sure.
What about flexes?
Flexes are not accounted. I mean, those don't come out yet. So
I mean, but you predict everything else. Doesn't it seem like you should be able to predict the
Predict the
flexes?
flex.
I don't fucking know.
You should be able to.
The Eagles beating the Chiefs has got me. I'm stopped there.
Wait,
the
but
Chiefs are coming off a loss, so that'll be a 2-game losing streak.
2-game losing
Chargers,
streak.
and Eagles.
But
yes.
then they can play the Eagles.
You'd think it'd be a get-right game,
and you
But-
just
But
you
but
think-
Che,
but that's why they play the game.
yeah, and the data says different. So you just saw Eagles Chiefs. You're like, yep, Eagles.
That's pretty much how it went.
Okay.
In a game,
That is
they're
some
coming off a
high-level
loss. The Chiefs are going to the Eagles. You got Jalen Hurts beating Patrick Mahomes. You've got that. You've chosen that.
Brandon, yeah, that's how it works.
That's how it works.
Don't be such an ignorant slut, Brandon.
he is.
All right, so can you predict the flexes next year? Because it feels like you predict the data tells you everything, but then it can't do the flexes.
Do you want to hear the rest of the Chiefs' losses?
Yes.
At Washington on October 17th,
Fair.
1 o'clock game on CBS.
Good defense.
They lose to the Raiders on Sunday Night Football.
When?
on
What week?
October 14th.
Throw out the
Okay.
records.
At the Black Hole, the Raiders are typically a
That's
better
not
road
really the
team.
black hole anymore.
Well, the Death Star, whatever you want to call it.
Well, yeah, I mean it's not the black hole.
Sure.
Well, did you know that when you put that loss in? Because you just said
Yes.
at the black hole, Raiders win.
I could have.
I have them
But
get,
It's two different buildings.
That's not what they're. That's not where they're playing. So
They're
now,
playing Vegas.
can I trust
It was a Freudian slip.
how you came up with this.
Freudian.
You wanted to fuck your dad.
He wants to fuck the black hole.
Yeah.
PFT already did. I have them losing to the Chargers for their 5th loss. So the Chargers sweep that series.
When is
on,
that game?
December 16th. It's a Thursday night game on Fox, NFL Network, and Amazon.
Chargers,
And Amazon?
That game's everywhere.
They sweep. Chargers sweep the Chiefs. Don't make the playoffs.
8-9.
Yes.
Wow.
Interesting.
9-8.
Okay.
All right, let's go NFC. So the Eagles suck.
Well,
So-
not every week.
They beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, that's true. Who else did the Eagles beat? Any other big wins
I
that you
need
can
this
hang your
actually.
hat on?
Please.
Assume they beat the Giants.
Sure. Give me a second.
They also suck.
These are going to be the worst team in the NFC.
So the Eagles have their first win of the year against Kansas City on October 3rd. They
What?
win 2 in a row, actually, at Carolina on October 10th, 1 p.m. game on Fox.
Hold
So
on,
2
Steven.
playoff
Hold on,
teams.
Steven.
Yes.
I just don't understand this method of this Eagles madness. You got them going you got them going defeated until they play the Chiefs, and then a road game at the Panthers. They win 2 in a row.
Does it have
Correct.
anything to do with Devonta Smith?
No. I think Devontae Smith's going to be a good player. I've been on record for that for a while.
Not
thought
top 10.
I just thought he was drafted a little bit
But they're
too
going to lose to the teams that are like last place teams in front of them, like the Falcons, and then they're going to beat the playoff teams in the Chiefs and the.
No, they lose to the Falcons.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They lose to
they
playoff
lose to the
teams.
Falcons,
Yeah, but you have the Panthers in the playoffs, and obviously you have the Chiefs in the playoffs, and you have them sweeping those 2 teams to go 2 and 3.
Disparity. You see the disparity that I'm
So
telling
I
you?
also have the Eagles beating the Lions on Halloween.
I got it, guys. I got it. He's building up a 2-game winning streak for the Eagles because they play the Bucks the next week.
Busted!
Come on.
That's exactly what you did.
Nope.
Well, counterpoint.
It's right there. They play the Bucks after they beat the Panthers and the Chiefs.
Nope, that wasn't how it was done.
People are texting me
No
right, or
bias.
I'm getting DMs right now saying that your data has 270 wins and 274 losses.
What?
Oh, my God.
No.
They don't think that's
Oh,
possible.
my God.
I'll check it
Is
right now.
that true?
No, I'll check it right now.
Oh, my. I'll do the losses. Someone do the wins. I'm going to do it on my. I'm going to double check. Someone do the wins right now.
Owen.
Do it on
no,
your. do it
it's
on your
274. The numbers are correct.
I assure you.
Are you positive?
Yep,
How
there's
about the-
141 losses in the AFC, and there is 133 in the NFC.
Stronger NFC. I see.
What team do people in El Paso root for? Because they got to be 400
I have
plus miles from
176
every
wins.
single team.
Dude, I just saw a stat about how El Paso, or it was like an infograph. I need to show you this infograph
I'd love to see that infograph.
about which games they're getting, because they don't even get the Broncos game. There's a nationally televised Broncos game that
Yeah.
everybody else in their region is
No,
getting,
they're
and they
deprived.
carve out El Paso. I have to show you this
it's
graph.
How many
the
wins
Flint
did you
water
have there?
crisis. El Paso's closest to
Nick?
Phoenix, I would imagine, and that's got to be like 6 hours plus away.
176 wins in the AFC. Do you want me to count all the wins?
Yeah.
This is
In the AFC, there is 131 wins. Oh, wait, sorry. There is 131 wins.
You guys are dangerously close to questioning this data, and I don't like it.
In the NFC, there's 139 wins.
dude. They just carve out El Paso.
El Paso.
Oh, dude, I'll tweet it at you because this shit is so fucking.
Does that change your
nuts.
love
Yeah,
for the
please,
city itself,
please.
Kyle? Or you
Yes,
just,
I love them more. I feel I have more empathy. What the
294
fuck?
losses?
294. What are you talking about?
How many losses do you have?
I miscounted.
Oh no! Oh wow!
How many wins and how many
294?
losses?
274 losses.
270 wins.
Are you doubly sure?
Oh, wow. We have 270 wins.
oh,
What?
Oh no!
Wait. Are you serious?
This is bad.
Oh my God.
Steven, I assure you, your data's incorrect.
It's kind of like the one thing.
Oh, say it again, Steven.
Hold on.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no. This is.
What do we do now?
But how?
What do we leave?
I don't know what to believe in.
But how? How is this possible?
I don't know.
Is he gonna cry?
Someone literally just DM'd me saying that.
They're probably watching the show. Yeah.
No, they DM'd it to me like I literally was. No, this was 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's how
yeah,
it came up.
that's how they read it 10
No, I
minutes
didn't
ago.
know
The
that.
data has been corrupted.
Yeah, the data has to be. Did you get hacked, Jay?
Oh my God. What are we gonna do?
No, I'm double checking everything. to make
Double
sure
check,
everything-
triple check.
Now you have to start over. It's like the butterfly. You got to
No,
fucking
it's
start.
probably, what it was is probably a formula error.
No.
Oh no.
No, you can't say
formula
that.
error.
When it's right, it's the brain. When it's wrong, it's the formula.
Yeah, right. You can't blame the computer.
All of your
if it was a
mistakes in
formula
life
error,
are
that means that the whole
formula
thing
error.
would be wrong, right?
Yeah.
All
You
the
can't-
formula would be
I
wrong.
can't trust any of these predictions now.
Bucks 5 and 12.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do?
Che.
Steven, say something.
Do the Eagles beat the Chiefs or not? Tell me.
Steven.
I'm trying to go through it. Hold on.
You can't leave me hanging here like this, Steven.
I'm trying to see where my guess would be. It's a typing error.
I mean, that's
The only thing it could ever be.
no. It's
The whole
something with the
process is
formula. Steven, how? How did this happen?
Crunch the numbers harder.
And who? Wait, we have more wins than losses. Is that right?
Crunch.
What do we have? What are the numbers?
I think it was 4 more losses than wins.
274 to 270.
So you have to take away 2 wins from someone,
That could
and
knock
they
the
have to come
Panthers
off
out
the
of
Bucks.
playoffs.
They have to come off the Bucks record,
they have to.
and now
All
they're
right.
not the 1 seed.
Steven,
And now they're not the 1 seed.
Now
there's
the
people
Packers
in
are
Lorain,
the Rams.
Ohio, waiting with bated breath to know what their plans are for the Super
Oh
Bowl.
my God! This bumps the Bucks are now having to play.
They're the
Who has the
3
tiebreaker
seed.
between the Packers and the Rams?
Hurry, Steven. Who has the tiebreaker?
Packers have the tiebreaker.
You have-
Okay, so the Packers. So you have to play at LA
That's a loss.
in the first round of the playoffs.
You have the Texans, then Titans
Oh,
only
no, you
playing
don't.
16 games.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
No, it's Titans 10
No.
to 7.
No, he's okay.
Texans
In the
2.
blog, it says
Oh.
16 for each of them.
Oh my God!
Oh no.
2 and 14. And
Oh, God,
10
no.
and 6.
I mean, how could this have
Steven,
happened?
who
Sass,
messed?
I'm sorry.
Who,
It's not usually like this.
Who did this, Steven? Who could have? Who got? Do you think it might have been your wife that got into the data?
No, that's not true.
Do you think it was the flood? Do you
it's
think
the
it was
flood.
the water damage into the data?
That's got to be it. That
No,
has
the-
to be
the
it.
Texans
Did you do
thing
this
isn't true.
data when you were being flooded?
Please let that be it.
No, I did do some of it while we were being flooded. Well, like the days after.
I mean,
when that was
a
happening.
computer
No,
can't
all these
survive.
things out
I
of
kind of like the
17
visual of
games.
him doing it while he's being flooded.
Yeah.
This
Just water
is-
at his ankles.
Up to his neck.
Yeah.
His
Like
computer
holding
and keyboard on a shelf above his head.
This is my
okay.
home.
What? What was the okay
No,
there?
no.
I have a bad
Owen's-
feeling you're going to end up being like a vegetable after this. Like
No,
the
sorry.
computer's broken.
Sorry. So Owen pointed out there's a typo in the blog, but that's not the actual. I'm concerned about the Excel sheet. So yes, I had 10 and 6 for
As are we, my friend.
Tennessee.
You've put us in a terrible spot. People come to the Yak for statistical information.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do what I'm about to do.
oh no!
Don't do it.
do
I
it.
know what you're
Don't.
gonna say.
I know.
Don't.
You
probably have to do it.
Don't.
Please
do
do.
it.
That's
You
a bit
don't have
drastic.
to do that.
That's a bit drastic.
I'm going to do it. Steven,
Yes.
you are no longer our senior draft analyst.
Oh fuck!
You
You're
can't
not
be
at this
trusted.
That's
point.
harsh.
You can't be
That's
trusted.
Nothing to do about the
You
draft,
are
though.
demoted to junior again.
I'll call Caleb.
I have to
Caleb.
do it.
him a
How
ring.
can we have this?
This is a disaster.
On par with your house getting flooded?
Worse.
Way worse. I don't know what to
Yo,
do.
brother, you're on the air right now.
Oh, thanks for telling me. I was about to say something bad.
Okay.
Dude, I have something even worse than whatever you were about to say. You're back to senior draft analyst. Stephen Che's data just came in for the NFL, and the data was wrong. He had 270 wins, and 274 wins, 270 losses. The data is completely out of whack. He's been demoted, and you're back up.
The data was wrong?
Yes.
I found the error.
The data was wrong.
Can we give him the benefit of the doubt? Can we double check the data?
It's
We did.
wrong.
It's
We
wrong.
did.
He did,
It's wrong.
and it's wrong. We tried.
The files have been corrupted.
Did you make sure it wasn't a computer error?
We blame the
was.
computer, yeah.
Nope. I found the
It
error.
was a computer error.
Well, Steven is the computer, though.
Do you want to hear what the
Brain
error
is a
was?
computer.
Yeah, exactly.
He created it, so the buck stops at him.
So are you saying there's no other option right now other than to demote him?
I've already done it. I've demoted him. It happened. Yeah, it had to happen.
Sorry
I
to
hate
him.
to have personal come-ups in this way, but it is what it is.
Congratulations, Caleb. We'll send all the paperwork over.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm also, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Well said, brother. It is what it
All
is,
right.
man. Thanks, man. Jesus Christ.
I'm releasing it. I'm
so-
releasing a notes app right now.
Yeah, we have to.
Notes app.
Jesus
Che.
Christ.
I'm sorry, man.
It's a bad day.
Okay. All right. What's the mistake?
So it looks like for one of the for two of them. So there were two mistakes. One, I put the winner of the game being the NY Giants, and one I put being the NY Jets. But it should
What?
be Giants or Jets.
So
So it was human error.
Human error, correct. Here we go.
God bless America.
Well, it just.
So what am I holding right now? What is this for? What the fuck is this? Is this garbage?
Toilet tissue?
Is this toilet tissue?
Okay, I fixed it. So on the plus side, the Jets gained 1 win and the Giants gained 1 win. No one gained any additional losses.
So where do the losses come from?
Well,
You
so
should
the
take
Jets are
away
6 and
losses.
12 now.
The Jets are 6 and 11. The Giants are also 6 and 11. I'll release an immediate.
That has to affect somebody else, right?
It was Giants Falcons.
So then the
So the
Falcons,
Falcons
Got a loss.
So now the Falcons are 6-11.
This is going to reverberate throughout the entire league and probably
The
across
shockwaves
the
will
world.
be felt for years after this.
No, the formula shouldn't change like that.
The
because
Falcons
it's
haven't
just-
bothered anybody. You just gave them a loss for something that happened in New York.
What record do you have with the Falcons? 7 and 10, right?
So now they're 7 and 11.
No, they're still 7 and 10. The formula was correct. I made a clerical error.
How do we know that?
Rowan, I'm
Did
flabbergasted.
the
just
Eagles
told you.
beat the Chiefs?
Yep, everything's still the same. It's just I made a clerical error. The Giants and Jets both gained 1 win and removed a loss. So the Jets are now 6 and 11, and the Giants are 6 and 11 as well.
How the fuck did that happen?
I told you I typed NY Jets and NY Giants. I should have just typed the regular name.
The regular name being
The
Jets and Giants.
Jets and Giants, correct.
What did? Okay.
I still don't understand.
Did you type Jets and Giants on all their other 15 games?
I
You
did.
All right, here it
Yes.
is.
Here comes Frank.
For immediate release, upon review of Stephen Che's 2021 NFL bold predictions, a computer error has been found. Unfortunately, because Stephen is the actual computer behind the data used for these predictions, I have no choice but to demote Stephen Che back to junior draft analyst. I take no pleasure in this announcement. Please respect my decision as it is technically data because I typed it out on my computer, parentheses phone.
Fair.
Fair. Verbal signature, Nick.
Stephen, I'm sorry.
Let's ratify that bad boy.
I love you. You know I love you, but I had no choice.
He'll earn
Wait,
it back. He
hold
always
on.
does.
Before you do it, let's move to Senor.
What?
You want to be senor?
Sorry, it's
Senor.
been done.
It's
been done.
Yeah, sorry.
It's been tweeted.
That's a shame.
What is? It's a very big shame. I don't really know where we go from here.
I mean, we don't finish out the playoffs. We don't march through the rest of the season, do we?
I think we have to take the Yak live show. I heard someone say they want to do another live show. I think we need to take this show on the road
Yeah.
to a local Best Buy and have Stephen checked out as if the Geek Squad is his doctor.
Yeah.
Giving him a full physical exam.
Every one of your ports.
You like that physically? You'd probably get naked during it, wouldn't you?
Oh, Stephen. I don't think you're in a spot to make jokes.
Yeah.
You're not in a spot to make jokes right now.
I'm
He's got
heartbroken.
a virus.
He's short circuiting.
Yeah.
What do we do, Stephen?
Frank is just
it's
making his rounds
inconsequential
right
to
now.
the grander scheme, but yes, it is an embarrassing error.
Frank is staring
But
us
it doesn't
down,
it
guys.
doesn't affect any playoff teams or anything like that, and that is why.
Well, no. Where did those wins? So what wins got changed?
So the Giants picked up a win and the Jets picked up a win. The way
Who
the,
did they pick up a win against?
The Falcons,
Falcons
and
and
the Falcons,
But the Falcons don't gain a loss.
Because
No,
you had the
so-
Falcons
Net neutral
loss
for the
already,
Falcons.
but you
No.
typed in NY Jets, and so it didn't calculate
yeah.
towards the Jets in the win column.
Correct. So
Lucky
it actually
guess on
doesn't
my part.
affect anybody's losses.
Do you think this might have something to do with the fact that all the data is technically human made by yourself, and that's where the error came from?
The data is the numbers, but
Right.
that I don't affect.
NY
But
Jets
yes,
isn't a
I
number.
made a clerical error. Fat fingers.
The data is the numbers.
I don't really think it's fat fingers if you wrote out New York Giants and New York Jets.
Wait, what
That's
is
a
it? Fat
definition
fingers?
of
Little fingers.
Don't you owe me 20 push-ups, big boy?
I'm gonna do the push-ups,
Do it.
fine,
No,
but
you do
you
have to
can't
do the
fat
push-ups.
finger New York
You have
Jets
to
and New
do
York
it.
Actually, no.
Giants.
Today is the last day that you can do the push-ups because the NFL season has not started. The deal was through till the start of the season. It's the start of the season today. Dropping me 20.
I'm going to give him. I
Bitch.
gotta.
I like it, Steven.
Still doesn't explain that you can't
Even when
fat finger.
You picked the Bucks to win 6 wins last
Yeah.
year.
Can't fat finger New York Giants and New York Jets.
They
Even
won
when-
the Super Bowl.
Even when Steven's at his lowest, he's still higher than Brandon.
That's
I
right.
fucking love it. I love it.
Man.
I'm heartbroken.
Yeah.
Is
As
a
am
word
I.
I would use.
Yes.
We should all open our Venmos.
What should we do? I mean, this is our computer's completely broken.
Should we predict this?
Let's get Pete in here.
Yeah,
See
we
if
need to get Pete to check
can
out
fix
Chad.
him or someone in tech. Let's have Andrew look up Steve's asshole and see if he can find out what's wrong inside there.
This day is the worst.
Is there something up your asshole, Jay?
I pooped earlier today, so probably not.
Oh, of course. We might as well check though. Might as well check under the hood.
Check.
Check under the bonnet.
I love that this is. I mean, this is great because this gives Data Day just a whole new life. For
Well, a
next year.
blemish, really. I mean, if
Yeah.
he fucks it up next year, we might have to discontinue
Well,
Data
Day was wrong last year too, right?
Billy got a fish.
Billy got a fish.
Yeah, we got a fish, new gambling fish. Wait, was Data Day wrong last year?
Because we said recrunch them, and he did, and it changed, right?
Oh God,
Was last year the year that I had to eat the sheet?
I
That
think
was
it
2 years
was.
ago, I believe.
You had to eat all that data.
That's how it goes back in.
Yeah, that's just input. That's just a
It's
data
input.
But wait, hold on. Very actual serious announcement is that I have a very exciting
Nah,
Data
let's
the day-to-day
Nope.
parlay. So if you
Nice
like
try.
if you like all my division winners, which were not affected by this clerical
But they
error.
were.
No, they weren't.
Yes, because all right. So it's a butterfly effect. Tell me what
No,
the
it's
Jets.
not. You don't
Who did the
understand.
Jets beat?
No,
No, that is. Who did the
right.
Jets beat?
Nick, can you explain? So I have the formula I have for
Are you
losses.
a data pet?
No. Answer me this question. Who did you have? The Jets. Where did the Jets pick up a win?
I'll see, but basically,
I need that
it's-
answer.
It's inconsequential.
No, it isn't.
I'll
It's
tell
a
you
butterfly
why.
effect.
No, it's not. I'll tell
Yes,
you
it
why.
is.
Because the losses formula is 17 minus the wins. So if I just neglected to put the appropriate amount of wins in, which I did because I put NY Jets instead of Jets, then it evens out. So the Jets lost, or we take one loss away from the Jets and add a win. And then we do
Where
the same thing
is
for
the
Giants.
loss? It matters.
So much.
It matters.
It's a fat finger. It's a fat finger.
It matters.
So the Giants game was Atlanta.
And they
on
beat.
9/26.
So you had them as losing to Atlanta. Now they've beaten Atlanta.
Wait, he said the Giants
no,
was
I
Atlanta.
I had the Giants beating Atlanta the whole time, but I had the NY Giants beating Atlanta when it should have just read the Giants. And
Steven.
the Jets was the Titans on 9-3. But the Titans do not accrue. The Titans and Falcons are unaffected by this.
oh,
They
division
are.
winner?
are the Browns 11-6 or 12-5?
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Steven.
What,
Oh,
I'm going to the
no.
other sheet. I have this-
Oh, Owen.
Oh,
Owen, no.
11-6.
All right, blog says 12-5.
Okay, so that was a. I did everything very fast.
You had all year.
That's a fair point. But you want to wait. You want to wait till the most recent stuff happens. Maybe star running back gets accused of murder.
By the way,
It was
today's shirt is definitely going
self-defense.
to be the data is the numbers.
The data is the numbers.
That's a fact.
Data
Every time.
is the numbers.
Every time.
It just makes me so
I'm
uncomfortable.
so sad. Let's wrap up the show. Let's talk about the Browns in the Bucks Super Bowl. Wow, that's a great Super Bowl.
You don't think so?
No, I do. Talk to me about it.
Okay, I mean the Browns are built for the playoffs. They got a great running game. They're
Who
the
did they
best
beat in the
offensive line.
playoffs?
Let me see.
Give me the Browns' path to the Super Bowl.
So the Browns are the 3 seed. So they will play.
Uh-oh.
They'll play the winner of.
They'll play.
The Patriots.
They'll play the Patriots in the Super Bowl. So they'll beat the
No,
Patriots.
no.
First
round.
What?
You said they'd play the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
I said that they'll play the Patriots in the first round.
No, you said they played the
Super Bowl.
Patriots in the
Yeah.
Super
Come on.
Bowl.
Sorry. They'll play the Browns Patriots in the wild card round.
Okay.
They will then advance to the divisional round.
Okay.
They will play.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
What was that, Jay?
I have no idea.
Jay, what was that noise?
It's KB making some noise.
So then they would play the
No, it
Chiefs.
wasn't. His mouth was closed.
Yeah.
They play the Patriots, then the Chiefs, and then the Bills. If it goes chalk.
If it goes chalk, correct.
Does it?
I don't do the playoffs. I just do the final outstanding.
How did you get there?
You do all of the regular season. then
Wait, if
do
you
the Super
don't do the
Bowl.
playoffs,
He
how
runs
did you
out
get
of
the
data.
Super Bowl
He
game?
runs out of data.
I do the Super Bowl. I do the Super Bowl, but
He runs out of data.
But you
skip
don't do
the
the
playoffs.
playoffs. You skip the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl?
correct.
Why?
It's a lot to put.
Even with the mistakes,
the
it's
schedule.
stupid.
The schedule for the playoffs is not finite yet.
What? Why? How is it not?
But
The
you can make
data.
it finite with your data.
Yeah.
I guess I could, but it wasn't. It wasn't in what I originally pulled. It doesn't. It doesn't impute input into
Yeah,
the.
you created it.
That's correct.
It doesn't. You don't.
But that wouldn't. Here, okay. Here's why. Because it wouldn't be data. Because I'm not calculating those wins and losses.
What?
But how do you get to the Super Bowl without calculating those wins and losses?
I basically took a shortcut. That's the answer. But I wouldn't put the wins and losses into the, because then what if you saw Tampa Bay with 17 wins? Like that doesn't make so.
But
Wait,
shouldn't there be a
so-
second program for the playoffs?
Yeah.
There could be. It'll be a future request for next year.
If there even is a next year.
Don't.
We just do the whole data for the regular season, then we just go and then you have a formula data for the regular season.
Correct.
Then we get to the playoffs and you just decide who goes to the Super Bowl?
Well, he should be able to recrunch.
Did you hear him say correct?
You're correct.
The regular season is data. The playoffs is just your arbitrary decision.
That's fair.
Well, congrats to the Bucks on going back to back.
That's it.
We got to the end. That's
Yeah.
the perfect ending.
Unbelievable.
That is the perfect ending.
Doesn't disappoint. I don't know how it doesn't. but it does.
Seriously, Steven, we'll be 80 years old, and I will call you up on the day of the first game of the NFL season, and we will do this on a call together because I love this
change.
day so
Yeah.
much.
Okay. Yeah, I'll continue to do these for the rest of my life, probably.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, I think I would have been really upset if it affected a playoff team, but based on the fail safe, so I think Roan is asking before why I don't do a formula for the losses column that is like a sum ifs like the wins column.
Correct.
And this is to protect against. This is kind of like a surge protector.
Did you just say the fail safe?
And surge protector?
What's the fail safe?
is that no other teams got affected? So I made obviously a clerical
He
error by
isolated
But
the
no, the fail
virus.
safe is just that it was lucky that it didn't affect any
checking. No, but the fact that I made this typo that led to a bigger error only affected that team. Yes, I isolated the error.
Beautiful.
All right.
We'll see you
Thank
next
you,
year.
Steven.
Same
I
script.
appreciate it. Data Day. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Is everyone here tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right. Let's have a Friday tomorrow.
I might not be.
Oh, maybe a smoothie? Should we do a smoothie?
You want a smoothie?
I'll do a
Maybe
smoothie tomorrow.
Let's smoothie tomorrow. All right. See everyone tomorrow.
Bet the day-to-day parlay on the Barstool
the-
Sportsbook.